Hello, everyone. Oh, Matthew, you have to get slightly farther away from the camera for them to really be able to see exactly what you're doing.
We're really appreciating it, but I'm appreciating this.
Back up. Do it on the edge of the bed. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. Oh no,
I'm hearing what the delay is.
You have your starting suit on still?
Also, I accidentally have me in the Matthew square and Matthew in the Paula square. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it, everyone.
I feel like it's not on accident.
You know? So there we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're very excited today. Thank you so much for the follow, Office Dog Games. And also, we got a sub from Weasel. Hi. Thank you so much. 6 months at Tier 3. Thank you so much for subscribing at Tier 3. Because that is 6 points toward our plus push that we're doing right now, which means Thank you so much, as well, Escape Artist, for resubbing to tier 3. What? We just got to, oh my gosh, we're gonna make our goal, y'all. We're gonna make our goal.
Well, okay, explain your goal before
so
you hit it. You're
excited.
gonna hit it so fast. What's going on?
This is wild. So we need 100 sub points for 3 months in a row, and then we get a better split payout from Twitch.
Dang.
Subscription. So instead of getting 50-50, we'll get 60-40. But the problem is, Prime subs and gifted subs don't count. So everyone has to subscribe for themselves.
Classic Twitch. Yeah.
But if you subscribe at tier 3, it is worth 6 points.
Let's go.
Toward that. Huge. So incredible. And every month that we hit the goal, we just need to do it for 3 months in a row, and then we can go back to normal, and it'll last for a whole year. But we're going to do like a giveaway and stuff. It's going to be awesome.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. Let's go, y'all. Let's get them splits, y'all.
So thanks, everyone.
Do the splits, y'all.
Link Diablo is saying, "Hi, Matthew. You look positively Paula Deming because Yep. Yeah. Oh, is he doing the splits? There goes. There goes.
Again. There you go.
Splits.
You know what the funny thing is? That was absolutely outstanding because
I'm a horse in it.
Dude, right? That was absolutely outstanding because Matthew's internet is a little choppy. So on my end, he just warped to the bed.
Yeah,
he was in front of his
all of a
camera,
sudden
and then
there.
he warped to the bed, leg up, and I was like, "Damn, that's erotic."
He's like, "That's fast." Matthew's dealing with a sports injury now.
Unfortunately, not enough of Matthew's bottom half is on screen right now.
Matthew, listen, if you need me to get the massage gun out and work that inner quad section, I'm ready to go.
Thank you so much to Office Dog for sponsoring this stream.
No, Office Dog.
While we are having this kind of a conversation.
Been crushing it lately.
Yeah, Office Dog, you've been doing work, man.
Absolutely crushing it.
We need to talk. You know what I'm
the
saying?
Escapist Artist says that itself was worth the price of tier 3 this month. So thank you, Matthew, for making it worth everyone's money. Hello, Paulina. Welcome in. And also, hello, my name is 11. Has redeemed some channel points to choose our next board game after we find time to play Quacks of Quedlinburg, which Dichotic chose. So just send me a message and let me know what you want us to play. Hello, my name is 11, and we'll put it in the list. It won't be technically the next board game.
Paula.
It'll be after that.
It's just Quacks, okay? We've updated it.
I saw that.
We've updated the brand. It's just Quacks now.
I don't know if I like it.
I like it. I'll say it. I'll be the minority.
I don't need it to be the old cover.
I like it as well.
But I'm not sure I like the new cover. What is it? I'm not sure it says what. I'm not sure it evokes enough for me personally. But I don't know.
There's still no ducks, which I think is
I know. They had an opportunity here.
I can't believe they didn't go with ducks.
I know. I'm like, how they redid the whole thing. They still didn't go with ducks. Make duck wizards.
I'm gonna say make it like duck doctors around the. I guess they are like they're not really
Office Dog Games. Check them out.
Office Dog Games would put so many ducks in that game. It'd be crazy.
You know what the cover of an Office Dog game looks like?
Look at how many ducks are on that cover.
They're implied.
The building blocks of ducks are all over this cover.
That's right.
Okay, everyone.
That's accurate.
There you go.
Hey, we should just in case there are people here on Twitch and YouTube who don't know. Obviously, I'm Paula, even though it says Matthew, and that's Matthew, even though it says Paula. Fun joke. It's not an error. It's a joke.
Hold on.
What? What?
We've had the same joke intro for the last, 4 years or something.
I'm so sorry.
You said my name.
Hello, my name is Paula. Joining me, as always, is my co-host.
Joe Rogan.
Can you imagine if I got Joe Rogan to be on? We would have honestly, we should reach out because I think it would help our numbers.
It'd boost your numbers.
I
don't know if those are the numbers you want, but it would boost those numbers.
It's entirely possible that we could craft the Cosmos right now. It's entirely possible.
You would probably lured in by that theme.
That's something Joe Rogan. That's something Joe Rogan says. I did listen to an episode of Joe Rogan the other day whilst I was driving my car, and it was actually very interesting. They had a guy the author of the book My Big Toe, who's come up with a answer to the universe.
Uh-oh.
I'm sold.
Interesting.
It's really
finally have the answer.
We finally have it, and I guess it's not 42.
Hey,
And then of course
we're all wrong.
We have some guests with us today, and I did put them in their proper name boxes, so that's something.
Hey.
Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Nope.
In case anyone doesn't know you.
Nike and Mickey D.
That's
Mickey
right.
D.
I'm Mike. That
Nick.
other one's Nick, depending on which direction I'm supposed to be pointing here. I'll keep doing that.
Yep.
But we're the brothers Murph. We've hung out and done stuff with these two bing bongs for a long time. And, they had to bring in a couple ringers today because it said, we got to craft this Cosmos, and I'm going to need...
we need
it's
some
honestly a good
godlike
opportunity.
Figures, honestly.
Because here's the thing. Just check it out. I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you. You didn't have to say that, but we did pay you for that.
We did.
Here's the thing. I'm excited to play this because I started playing Crafting the Cosmos. Once in a while on BGA, I'll just accept an invite to a game and just start clicking around and seeing if I can figure it out.
I've won games that way.
My first turn with Crafting the Cosmos, I clicked for like 5 straight minutes because there's a lot of things you do on your turn. And I was just like, what is going on? Because I did 0 research. And I'm like, I don't know. This turn just keeps going. Like, am I crushing it? And it was like, I don't know. But now I actually can learn properly. And that's going to be so useful. So
yes, and we will do a little teach. We're going to show you the game. I've got a physical copy here next to you because I'm going to show you what these components look like.
The components seem
because
nice.
They're incredible.
Office Dog do a really good job with components.
They do. They do. Yeah.
I mean, the production of Fellowship of the Ring Trick Taker is fantastic. The production of River of Gold.
Incredible. That board.
Also, Nick, has anyone ever told you this?
Yes.
I would say roughly 30% of the statues of from medieval to Hellenistic kings look just like you.
Well, cool. Is that good? Come from noble stock, I guess.
I go, that's Nick Murphy. It happens so frequently, and I go,
there is this.
I go, that's Nick Murphy, that is. That's Julius Caesar.
There he is right there. It's like, we all see it, right?
That's Nero. That's Nick Murphy. It's moving through.
Well, there you go. That makes me feel very good.
They're
all ordained by God, so that means I am, which is great. There you go.
Hey, Geeky Chappy. Nice to see you. Acorn Squash, have a wonderful
Hello, y'all.
day.
Thanks for being here, y'all.
Queen. Cormac, thank you for being on that 15 stream streak. Thunderous Oath, hello. Who else? I got some people, Jeremiah Blub. I got some people on YouTube, some people on Twitch. You can be in either place, y'all, and this will live on YouTube later. And I do have the alerts on, and I know that when people watch that later on YouTube, somebody's gonna comment and be like, this would have been so good, except I kept getting interrupted by pop-ups on the screen. I'm like, that's a live stream.
Last stream, I as a joke said goodbye to YouTube and then said, man, people who watch on YouTube, gross. And some people took great offense to that.
And that was it was so perfect because it was the very last thing that was said right as I ended the stream on YouTube.
That's
and it
hilarious.
made me laugh so hard. And someone was mad about it.
He said, well, Matthew, you're gross. We're only here for Paula anyway. And I was like, man, that's kind of rude.
I had to come in and be like, this was rude and it was uncalled for and I don't appreciate it. I had to go all teacher on them.
Well, you're gross. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're gross.
Oh my God.
It was a joke.
Something was very clearly a joke. I'm not going to lie. Occasionally with board gamers, the fact that a joke is being made gets lost.
Sometimes
I posted a short that was just
true.
a very silly thing about board gamers being awkward. They're like, context, please. I'm almost like, no, I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna help. It's a comedic premise. It's a joke.
Yeah, someone mad on the internet, says Cowboy Smartman. Alert the news for this shocking development. It's a safe way to get your anger out because you're anonymous, right?
Yep.
Aw, Dylan K on YouTube says, what? I love Matthew.
Boom,
well,
same.
I love all of you, but it's not nice to say that, and we appreciate you, Dylan. We feel the same way.
That's worse.
So there.
That's worse. Actually, Dylan, that's worse. That's worse.
To be like, I mean, I love everybody, but
yeah,
he just Dylan didn't want us to feel snubbed, you know. So here we are, crafting the cosmos. You can play this yourself on Board Game Arena right now if you want to try it out before you obviously go and pre-order the game. This is cool. So you're seeing my player board right here. Everybody else's player board. So you would have your own player board. We'll go over this in a moment. You've got a little hand of cards. Sorry, they're doing a weird little dancey thing, but forgive me for that. You've got a little hand of cards that you can turn in to get different special abilities, which we'll talk about momentarily. But here we've got our kind of our main shared board area where we will be manipulating things like gravity, chemistry, light, and time to get the building blocks we need to craft our own personal cosmos. Matthew, are you cool if I do rules, or would you like to take over from here? Great. So,
you give me.
Give me rules.
I take the rules. I use them to crush you.
Okay, so the goal of this game obviously is to get the most points, and we get points by crafting our cosmos. So you will see, sorry, I knocked my microphone, on our personal player boards, we've each started out with 3 different nebulas. We have a size 1, size 2, and size 3 nebula. You can see here in stacks. What? Yes? Yes, Matthew?
Nebulae.
Nebula. Excuse me. Thank you.
Nebulae. Nebulae. Looking foolish.
I often do look foolish.
I have no idea.
It's nebulite.
I have no idea how. I have no idea.
Nebulite. Yeah, that's the diet version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a low-calorie cosmos for you.
Yeah, Jeff says the goal of the game is to win. Diabolically tasty. It'll blow your mind. Like we have the 3 nebulae. Bang. So we start with 3, and you can see.
It'll big bang you into next week.
Thank you again, Office Dog, for sponsoring this stream.
Appreciate
this well-behaved stream.
You had to have known, Paula, that when you were going to rally the troops and get all 4 musketeers together, that this was going to be off the rails.
Yeah, I did.
Pre-Big Bang universe was insane. It was a wild time. Very hedonistic. It was just it was a good time, man.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we have here a supply. It's got cards that we can potentially draw to add in our hands, but also next to that are nebulae of stacks of individual nebula that are organized by size, and you can tell that by the little dot on the purple circle on them. 1, 2, and 3. The bigger. Sorry, everyone. I hit a button and OBS thought it was a shortcut to change the screen, and it wasn't what meant to be. So that happened.
Paula, we forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey now, Bari. So we start with a 1, 2, and 3, and you can see they're worth different amounts of points. So the 1 is worth, they're all going to be a little bit different. But mine, the 1 is worth 4, the size 2 is worth 7, and the size 3 is worth 9, and they require different amounts of stars to create them. So what we're going to be doing is collecting stars. So like for my size 1 nebula, I need 1 hydrogen, 2 helium, and an oxygen star, and they need to be in orbit around my nebula. They will go on your board in these kind of large, dark circles. And then when that area is surrounded by the right amount of materials, I can choose to flip that over to score it. And I will immediately gain 4 points. I've scored that. It is now a crafted nebula. And when I do that, you have to discard one of the stars around the nebula. So like if I were looking at my board, if I were to put an oxygen in, can y'all see my, yes, okay, on stream they can see my pointer. If I were to put an oxygen in this circle, it would technically be contributing to both my 4-point nebula and my 7-point nebula. So when I finish off my size 1 nebula, I probably don't want to discard the oxygen star because right now it's working double time for me. You know what I mean?
I'm working double time.
Any questions about scoring nebula at this juncture?
Don't think so. Is it that you discard a star and another one turns supernova or something?
No, you get the ability to turn one supernova by gaining that through this little gravity section of the main board, which we'll talk about in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you turn a star supernova, it becomes wild, which
Whatever's
is cool.
happening with Matthew, I appreciate it.
Can we? Hey, yeah, what is going on, dude?
Huh? What?
I think he was
nothing. Don't worry about it.
crafting his own cosmos for a second.
Are you getting messages from other
The
universes?
stars.
We're not playing that game today. That's a different stream. We're not doing messages from the start right now.
Okay.
Copy
So, that's about nebula. Now we also are going to have the ability to get proto life. And when we do that, so we start with 1. It's this like purple fried egg at the top of the board.
Yep.
If you see that. So those you'll be able to move. You can only place them adjacent to where you already have some, and they go in the small kind of dark purple dots on your board. When you have a planet or a nebula surrounded by life, 6 life, purple, or you might have it a stable life, which means you'll have it flipped to green. We'll talk about how you do that in a moment. You can then thank you so much for that follow, Zachhorn. You can put advanced life onto this nebula. And that's a little token that we pull, and it'll be worth a certain number of points. So you can add that. It gives you extra points that are scored at the end of the game. So those are those main things. So let's talk about how you actually get what you need to do those things. And then we'll be able to start playing the game. So on your turn, the first thing you're going to do is collect resources from this main board where time, gravity, chemistry, light. And then we're going to spend those resources on your personal board. Any resources you do not spend, you cannot keep. So use it or lose it.
Where'd you keep them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're crafting the cosmos. You haven't crafted like a bag yet.
Exactly.
To keep them in.
Dang.
That's just science.
Thank you. That's just science, and I appreciate you pointing it out for us, Nick. It's very helpful. So, the first thing, we have different colors. So I'm purple, Mike is teal, Nick is pink, and Matthew is white here. But in the game, it's actually like a very, very light kind of blue. It's really pretty.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Heavy Cardboard. Hey, Camelisk.
Are you
What sauce, Matthew?
Is this what happens when Matthew doesn't do the rules?
And this is balsamic vinegar.
It's either
hitting the hard stuff.
Why would I drink soy sauce?
I don't know.
That's weird.
When in Georgia,
vinegar. It's a normal, everyday drink of balsamic.
Yeah, just a totally normal thing to do.
Super normal.
So to gain your resources, you are going to move marbles around this board. You have 3 points of movement. You don't have to use all of them, but you do have to move your color marble at least 1. So right now, my purple marble is in chemistry. I have to move it at least 1 spot so it could come over to light. That would fill up light. It would be totally full. Or if I don't want light to be totally full, I could move these black marbles around. You cannot move the marbles of the other players.
Oh, you can
move yours and then the black ones. And there are 3 black ones here because we're in a 4-player game. And you're moving them around because you're going to gain things based on how full the tracks in each area are.
I see.
So if I move, I'm going to use 2 movement points, let's say, and move to the time slot. So then I get what's on it's a little upside down on our screen right now, but you get the thing that's on the
right side of it kind of thing?
It's like on the left
based
side.
on the perspective of the
if you were
section.
so like if we look at the chemistry one on the left side, so that section of each one, that's what you get if that's where your marble is. So if my marble ends up in time, I will get 1 oxygen star, and then my proto life meter will go up by 2, meaning I'm gonna get 2. I would have the opportunity to stabilize 2 life.
Right.
Because see, this says turn purple to green. You stabilize 2 life. Because when you do the advanced life, when you surround your nebula with life, any purple ones then go away. But if they were green, they were stabilized. So then they don't get discarded.
I see. And I'm sorry, Paula, can you say again, with the proto life and stabilized life, is the goal to fully surround nebulas with them to activate them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to have 6 around the nebula, and then once you do, you can then put the advanced life token on there, which gets you bonus points.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Matthew, do you? I guess Matthew doesn't need the rules.
He's
just
been on a
doing
whole journey.
Ballet back there. I don't know what's going on.
He reenacted all of Alien. I saw the face hugger. I saw what happened. He busted out of his chest. There's been a narrative going on.
Shazara says, I feel like there have been a lot of games lately that have box cover art similar to this, darkish melding colors with a circle in the center. Yeah, that's true. I think there are like trends that kind of happen like that, right?
Yeah, always. Just, everyone's got similar ideas at the same time.
So wherever your marble is, you will get the thing on the left. And then every sector that has any marbles, you get the thing on the right up to like the level of marble. So right now, if it were my turn and my purple marble was in chemistry, I would get to draw 1 nebula and I would take a carbon star. Then I would get 1 proto life. Then we'd come over to light. I would get to draw 2 cards because we have 2 marbles there. Then we'd come over to time. I would get 2. I would move up 2 on my little time token track. Then I would come over to gravity and I would get 2 gravitons. And that would move up on my graviton track. And that's what I would get. And then I would spin those things. So let's talk quickly about what those things are. The time crystals are cool because when you get up to 6 on the track, they slide down. You would score whatever available points are visible. So the first time you're going to score 3 points. You're going to get a star of any kind you want to be able to put on your board. And then you get another time crystal, go back to the bottom of your track. When our time crystals run out, the game will end.
Right.
So that's one of the in-game things. We have 11. So as people are doing that, we get closer to the end of the game. Our gravitons, when you spend your gravitons, which again are marked on this track on your board, you can move stars and life on your board. So that'll let you, if you have like a helium star at the top up here and I don't need it anymore, I can start to move it around to where I might want it to be. And it's 1 movement point per like adjacent spot I'm moving it to. But if I have like a filled in chain here, you can skip over those spots like they're adjacent.
Right.
If you had your colored marble in the gravity section, you get the chance to do a supernova star, which means you take a star you already have on your board and you flip it upside down and it becomes a wild, which is awesome, except you cannot move those stars. So they are where they are.
It's too big.
Does anyone know at what point a star goes supernova? Is what element?
I think when it's had enough champagne.
That's what it is.
There you go. Or red wine if you're chaperoning it these days.
Yeah,
really
exactly.
Go the direction. But I'd say it's after platinum.
Once it hits iron,
gold, platinum, supernova.
Once it starts trying to fuse iron, too strong.
Interesting.
It's too powerful, man.
Those are the main things. What, Matthew?
Forgot.
What'd you forget?
Nicholas. I forgot Nicholas.
Is a science. He's a space nerd.
Science,
yeah.
He's a real.
You forgot
nerd.
that Nick has a lot of interesting knowledge in his brain that you don't know how or when he acquired it, but he has it, and you're like, where did you acquire that? No, and I was like, I don't know.
It's like me and it's like me and random history facts.
It is, yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. He says that, and then Matthew's like, Howard Taft had poached eggs every morning, and you're like, wow, okay. I only knew the bathtub thing.
Accurate.
Jesus,
Accurate.
You have to know that,
Shouts out to my spot-on Matthew impression. That was full British right
that
there,
was
right?
pretty good.
This is how he talks, right?
That was good.
Oh man,
Matthew.
This is and that's British people can't stop talking about well-known American president Howard
Warren G.
Taft.
Harding. They really love the early, 20th century guys.
Yeah, most people have definitely heard of those.
On your turn, you can also.
What Chappelle Roan is.
Chappelle Roan. So you can turn in cards from your hand to gain special powers. So at the top here, you see if you have 2 of the same card from your hand, you can turn them in and you will gain a special card of that matching color. So like if our card market right now was my hand, I could turn in these 2 purple cards and I would gain a chemistry card. It'll give me 2 to choose from. I choose one, I put it here. I get a little bonus token. This power token would go onto the chemistry slot, which means I always have like a marble there. So I will get a bonus.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's nice.
And then I have access to a special power. And they're different depending on if it's a chemistry power, a light power, a time power, or a gravity power. I think those will make sense as they come up. You're going to get like special cool powers you can activate, which are pretty sweet. Or you can turn in 5 of the same and just score 6 points. Yes, Mike.
Are a lot of because again, I'm in another game, like I'm like, quarter of the way through. A lot of those special cards will require you to discard additional cards usually to trigger them. Okay.
A lot of times they do, yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Then at the end of your turn, your little token up at the top right of your board, you can choose to either stabilize a life or gain a new nebula. And then it'll be the next person's turn. One thing that's cool about this Board Game Arena mod is once you've gathered your resources and you're assigning them, it will move on to the next person's turn, because in real life you would do that in somewhat simultaneous play. Yeah. But we'll talk about what we're doing so that people watching can kind of understand. The last thing worth talking about, and then we can actually start playing. Thank you for your patience as I go over these rules. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but it's important. Is we have universal goal cards. So right now we have one. At the end of every round, a new one will come out and they'll slide down the track. When they get to this 4th spot, they'll score. So right now, whoever has the most time chamber slots filled, when this card gets to the end, will score some number of points. And I think it'll be like first and second. First place, I think, gets 6 points, and second place for that will get 3 points. And more cards will come out, so we'll have new things to work toward every round. And another way that the game ends is if we move through all 6 of the universal goal cards. And I think that's everything. Anything else worth mentioning or bringing up or asking about, y'all?
I'm guessing that after you flip a nebula or whatever, you can't put another one on top of it?
Correct. Yes. That is now... You've created something in space there. Yeah.
And to Towerless, you are correct that supernovas happen when gravitation makes the star collapse on itself, because the star is always trying to collapse on itself, but the fusion keeps pushing it out, which is why a star is round. But I think once it gets to iron, it can't actually fuse iron into the next element. And so then it starts collapsing, and it usually goes to a neutron star, but if it's big enough, it goes boing, and it actually makes a boing sound.
And it goes
boing, and it explodes.
And that's the last sound any surrounding planets and things ever hear. Yeah. Boing, like, what's that big skull?
Oh, so basically it can't fuse it, and so then it has no choice but start crushing in on itself because of all its mass.
Space is crazy.
If I remember correctly.
It's crazy.
Don't quote me on that because I'm not a nerd.
So I've already tweeted it out, Nick, so
okay. Right.
Also, I am very sorry I wasn't able to enjoy Matthew's interpretive dance because I was looking at the game, and he's small on my screen, and I missed it. Thank you so much for that follow. So, Matthew, thank you for...
I want to just reiterate. Can we just make one thing clear?
Yeah.
I'm not small in real life. I'm over 6 foot tall.
Knew it was coming. You know,
he is.
You're taller than you think.
He's a tall man.
Very important.
I think I've gotten used to it now, but both Paula, and I've told Paula this many times, Paula is always slightly shorter than I think, and I know her and have known her. And Matthew's always slightly taller than I think.
True.
And I, again, have known you for a long time, and I still get like, yeah. Okay. I don't know
Paula
why.
is much shorter than you think she's going to be.
Yeah. And you're not even like
She's a
that
tiny-
short or anything, but just for some reason,
But
I
she's-
like.
I'm pretty average
It's
height for a.
shocking.
For a
You know?
It's shocking.
You got a big personality, you know. So people assume you're 9 feet tall.
I guess so.
You know. All right. Quick question.
Yes.
Unless it's impossible, what if your little marble thing is blocked by another colored marble?
You can move it.
You
You can
skip
just pick it
over.
up and move it.
Oh, okay. I thought.
doesn't
Yeah, it's never. Nothing's ever blocked.
Oh, I see.
You can
move
always
anything on the bottom.
move-
Okay, I figured you only
Yeah.
move the top one. Okay, that makes
You
sense.
can
I was like,
always move
what
your
would you do?
color, and you must move your color at least one.
once. Yes.
And then you can move the black or dark gray marbles as well. You have up to 3 movement points. And if one is full, so let's say my marble was in light, Nick, you could move from gravity to chemistry for 1, and then you would skip over light because it's full and move into time, and that would only take 2 movement points. So you can potentially
Total.
like manipulate some things to like bounce. So it's possible that you could use your 3 movement points and end up right back where you started.
Where you started,
depending
yeah,
on
totally.
yeah.
And then sorry, I must have missed it. What do we use the cards for other than turning in 2 to get those special things, or is that what they're useful for?
I think a lot of times the once you have those power cards, they are what you pay to
Yeah.
use that.
Okay.
They're to get the special power cards, and then you can discard them to activate your special power cards. And as you move down your little track here, you'll see the first one, and you can do these in any order, but one costs you 2, 2 of them will cost you 3, and 1 costs you 4. Or you can turn in 5 of the same card and get 6 points.
Ooh. Okay.
And I think, Nick, you are our first
I
player
am
here.
first. Which is
So let's take a
not
look at
good.
what
Matthew, thank you for the interpretive
board
dance
is.
of the rules. I actually learned more from that
Oh.
than I could
makes
possibly
sense.
have learned
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the spoken word.
It's because people learn in different ways, and I want
Yeah.
to cover all those bases. I think that's
I
it's
really
pretty
appreciate
important to me.
You know?
Yeah.
Oop. It's very cute the way they bounce.
I'll also say in real life, you would know like so the advanced life tokens have some that are worth more points, and they're on like the top of the stack when you prep the game.
Yeah.
And so the earlier you can get your advanced
Oh.
life tokens, the more points you're gonna score for them. Just as a little
And those are from the
Note.
proto life surrounding nebula stuff, right? That's how you
Yes,
get those?
yes.
Oh, so that's you want to get there early.
And-
Okay.
yeah.
Now all the rules have been explained, and I really do
Mhm.
appreciate you for doing that. I'm good, I think, but thanks.
Thank you for that.
I hope-
Oh
have a
yeah,
good
okay.
Enjoy.
We'll see ya. Thank you
You
so
got
much,
it.
Office Dog.
Appreciate
Never happen-
Gotta go.
Never happened to you at a convention where someone's gone,
Yeah.
cool, thanks for the massive rules teach, I'm good. And you just go,
You're
well,
like, oh,
Wow, that was great.
damn it if you're not
Thanks.
honest, I suppose.
You
All right, so I
know?
moved some marbles. I got the time crystal thingy up to 3. And then now I can draw a nebular because that's where my pink one is, right?
yeah. So
Nebula.
yeah, you'll get a carbon star and a nebula, and you can choose if you want a size 1, size 2, or size 3.
Let's do a size 1.
Did you see Cosmos tweet
I
commented
did.
on your video? It was a good tweet. I was like, oh, that's funny.
What was it?
Cosmos was
Cosmos
like,
was-
you say it, Matthew.
They were like, they're just like, oh, we got excited. I thought we were doing some crafting. I heard crafting in Cosmos, and there's.
They were like, realize different Cosmos.
Yeah.
Slightly different, you know.
So y'all can see on Nick's board right now, his graviton slider is up to 1, and his time crystal is up to 3 because he earned those. He's placed a carbon star, and he's placed some proto life. And again, you have to
Proto-life.
place adjacent to where you already are, but then you can use your gravitons to move things around to where you'd rather them be.
Yes.
So
Let's go. Boop. I'm gonna get a. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm choosing a new chemistry card here.
ooh, you turning in some cards.
I did. I got 2 purple cards. So chemistry
Nice.
cards. So I got photosynthesis. So the effect is stabilize all proto life next to all O stars, oxygen
Oh,
stars.
cool.
If you don't have any oxygen stars or any proto life next to an O star, you cannot use this effect. Interesting. Okay, and I have the exact same thing, but for carbon stars.
Cool.
Let's do this one. Blessed. This
All
one.
right. Very
I
cool.
chose this one. Okay, there you go. So why won't you let me choose this one?
There it is. So you can see to activate this, Nick is going to need to discard any card from his hand, and he can activate that.
Yeah.
And he's used his Graviton to move a Proto-Life.
That's right. Yeah.
And
And then
you can see Board Game Arena is telling me I can go on and be taking my turn, but I want y'all to be able to kind of see what's happening.
Because I've taken my turn, which is I've taken my resource turn.
Are we dropping frames? No. Things are.
All right, cool.
And
then I stabilize my Proto-Life so it does not go away.
Hold on, something.
Yeah, I can see how, Michael, when you're first just clicking through this one, how the first turn, like, there's so many things you get to do.
Again, I did zero research to like figure out what anything means, so I was just like, this is longer than a normal turn because there are a lot of resources to use and things to place. And now that I know what to do, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm into it.
All right, hold on. How is Hey chat, can y'all confirm for me? Things are looking. OBS looks fine on my end, but the stream previews are not looking great on my end. So I just want to double check. Does everything seem fine in chat? Do things look okay on y'all? Like we look. Seems fine. Okay, so it looks like it's just my preview. Great, good. Y'all let me know if anything goes weird, and I will just keep going. I'll keep at it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate ya.
Keep on crying.
Okay. So fingers crossed it's okay over there on YouTube. All right, I will take my turn. Let's see here. What do I want?
I'll just say I put out 3 lots of Proto-Life. I've got a Supernova. I put out a Helium. I've drawn a card.
Did you do your? Oh wow. Sorry, you must have been doing that while
I was taking my turn. Yeah, it's good. You can kind of just go. Yeah,
it's cool. Sorry, Matthew. I didn't mean to skip you.
Oh, you're drawing Nebula?
What Matthew's up to. Wow.
Doing that advanced life. Wow.
I feel like you've done some good stuff here.
Well, my turn was crap though. Yeah.
Wow.
Done.
Sorry, real quick. What does Supernova do?
They're
it's
wild.
They're wild.
Oh, that makes sense with the graphic. Good graphics, Office Dog.
But you can't move them. So that's one thing. Once you've made one, you can't move it. But you can move your other stars with.
It makes sense because right.
Nick.
What, dude?
A supernova is when a star.
I mean, here's the thing. It makes
star
sense.
Loves another star very much.
Because supernovas are where all like heavy elements are made. So every heavy element in all the thing is made from just stars exploding. So it makes sense that it would be a wild.
I'm just gonna go here.
That's where tigers come from.
Yep, exactly.
I only used one of my movement points because I decided I wanted some cards so I could get special powers as early as possible. So I'm drawing cards. You can either draw from the deck or you can draw. I'm going to draw from what I see here. I'll take that one and I get one more. I'll take that one.
One thing I will say about this game is at the end sneaks up on you pretty quick.
Right. It can sneak. If you're not paying attention, it can certainly sneak up on you.
I can see that.
Placing one of my Proto-Life. I will place. I got 3 hydrogen stars because I felt like, you know what? Let's go. Let's start with it. Let's start with some hydrogen. So let's do that one. Already has the one it needs. So we need 1 here. That means this one now has the 2 it needs. I'm gonna place another one here and here. That's fine. And then I'm going to move some Proto-Life to get it closer to some planets. And then I've got another movement. Yeah, I'll move some more Proto-Life. Let's go, baby. And then I'm going to gain a power card. Let's do energy. I'm going to spend 2 of my energy cards. And I'm going to select one of these 2. So this lets me gain. I spend an energy card and I just gain a time crystal, or I can discard anyone's star to gain anyone's star. Oh, I want the 4th dimension. So I'm going to confirm that.
Wowzer's pants.
And then, and then at the end, I can either convert. I'm gonna stabilize life instead of getting a new nebula to start off with. Okay. that was my whole turn. Mike, what you been up to on your turn?
Dang. So I shifted some marbles around, and I got 3 cards. And 2 time, and now I'm going to place, similar to you, 3 hydrogen stars, because I have a bunch of stuff that requires a lot of that. So I'm going to put one of them here, because it goes 2 for the top one of them down here. So I now have 3 for this one, 2 for this one, 2 for this one. The last one, I guess I can plan for the future. I'll put it over here. Maybe that'll be the one I discard.
Too. Let me pull one of the player boards out. Oops, jeez.
Pull that, and also, can I see the marbles?
Yeah. Hold on, I have
the whole ring system marbly thing seems very nice.
I did that in a weird way. So the marbles are like, and they're just like
nice.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Really
Plastic
nice,
marbles. There's not a ton
cool.
of weight to them, but they're cool. And then the boards. I just want to show you how the stars actually like. So they're like all double layered boards.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so you actually can like
stars
stick them
like
in,
legit like. I don't
Which
know
is
how
super
well
important,
you can
really,
see.
right?
Yeah, they like
can you imagine?
literally like lock in.
Oh wow. Oh, that's
Nice.
cool.
You can like.
That's really cool because you can make them the double-ended, so you have the supernovas on the other side, but they're still really stable and yeah.
Do you ever,
That's cool.
I'm getting a gravity card, y'all. I'm getting a gravity
Cool.
ability card.
What, Matthew?
do you ever pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Because
I
could
did
really
hear
use a
that. I
wish
can't
right
remember
now,
where I heard that.
honestly. Yeah.
But I did hear that.
Wish right
I can
now.
wish right
Gumball.
now.
You tell them song.
That is a good song.
It
Even
is,
if
right?
the guy who wrote it thinks the Earth is flat.
Dude, that's a bummer. But Haley Williams' contribution is great, and that's the thing at the part that we remember.
When she's in the background, like,
Look, I've got no real opinion about Haley Williams.
I'm sure you don't. Yeah, Office Dog Game says it's a forbidden gumball. Yes, Sasquatch. Yeah, they are a bit like gumballs. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I've gotten amino acids in a wormhole, and I'm using the amino acids.
If you wanted to aim like a human right at me, Haley Williams. I'm just saying.
You want to aim a human right at me?
Yep. Just put him in a cannon, shoot him right at Matthew.
If you wanted to go ahead, design from the ground up, start with Haley Williams, then I was going to say start with Haley Williams, then make her Japanese, and then you're done. We're done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's it. We're done. Finish. Print.
Hit print.
Send it to print.
It's a very different time of day where I am to where you three are. But
It is. Matthew's in more of like a late night stream, and Nick and Mike and I are like, I'm having my breakfast while we're playing, if I'm honest.
It's 9 o'clock at night here.
Yeah. Stabilize. Sorry, I'm trying to stabilize a proto life.
It's all right. And when Mike's turn ends, it will be the end of the round. So we'll see our universal goal card will slide down, one more closer to scoring, and a new one will pop up as well. So here it's happening. It's all happening.
It's all happening, folks. I did a bunch of stuff. I used my wormhole to move things around. I gained some stabilized life. I've got a bunch of hydrogen stars. It's all happening.
When I played this in the past, you get a lot of points for those cards.
These
you can,
The kind of gold cards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So the next one that came out was the largest group of stars, including supernova, and one continuous group of adjacent stars. So something to think about as you're discarding things to make nebula.
Right. And then what are the points you gain if you are the winner of
So if you get first place of the universal goal, you get 6 points, and second place gets 3 points. And I think it's friendly ties, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Cool.
Sasquatch does say, look, people that sponsor your stream have seen them before. None of this is surprising. Honestly, that's not always true. Not everyone who sponsors one of our streams has ever seen a stream.
That is true.
Like, are you guys always?
But seriously though, that's on them. You should know what you're sponsoring. I'm sorry.
Oh. Wow, y'all have really filled up these.
I'm going for time crystals, baby.
I don't like that
I
because you're
could
going
see
to
that
run the
being
game
very
out.
valuable.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, the fact that you just get a star, too, is super useful.
Yeah.
Because you just don't get a ton.
I'm about, no one be too surprised, but I'm about to discharge the chamber.
Oh, Matthew has gone all the way up to the top of his time crystal
No
track here.
way. Dang.
Yeah. I went big.
Yeah.
I need to do
My
this.
man went supernova.
So we'll let y'all see that before Yeah.
And it's best to try to get the, like, carbon stars are the hardest to get. So you can just get a carbon star. So that's what I will do. Because you get fewer of them, right? So I'm getting a carbon star there.
I see.
Place an oxygen. I've got so much to do on my turn. It's unbelievable. I'm placing a second star. I can stabilize
on the right, straight
life.
on till morning.
That's right.
Stabilize some more life. I can place some proto life. And I can gain my third power card.
Oh my gosh, you have so much stuff.
Dude,
I've never played this with more than
off.
2 before, and there's more marbles out there that are doing things.
And... I just found a card called Shooting Star.
There you go.
You have to perfect. Perfect.
It allows you to move a supernova.
Right now.
Oh, I can move a supernova, or I can move an incomplete nebula.
That is so good.
That's interesting.
That is so good.
Wow. Cheating.
Okay. Yeah. Moving to supernova is no joke.
Thanks, Office Dog.
Yeah, thanks, Office Dog, for giving Matthew the cool card.
And all the cool turns.
Okay, I have to decide if I
feel like that
move...
dog is back there on BGA just typing furiously, trying to make sure.
I'm placing a nebula.
I think I'm going to confirm my marble situation here.
Placing a nebula out. Okay, I'm done. Wow, that was a lot.
Matthew's got 5 nebulas on his board he's working on. Goodness me. Okay.
Nuts.
Well, look, he's straight up points just for going to make as many nebulas as you can. Like, complete them. It's straight up points. So
it's very valuable. It is technically what you're doing.
I really like that the stars can work toward multiple.
Yeah. You have to discard one when you create a nebula? Yeah.
One of the stars goes bye-bye.
All right.
I'm all in on time crystals. I think everyone's all in on time crystals.
I will also be discharging my time chamber. I'm drawing 2 energy cards, so I will take the green one because that will activate the power I currently have, but I will also take the purple one, so I have 3 chemistry cards I can discard for special power. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna place my proto life, and we're gonna go here. And I'm going to place another one, and we're going to go here. I have the ability to stabilize, so I will stabilize this proto life. I'm going to place my oxygen star. I'm going to put it there. And then I need helium like whoa, y'all.
Hey,
whoa.
For real.
Discharge my time chamber. I'm going to get the carbon star just like Matthew was saying. What?
It's actually one of the most abundant elements in the universe. So
you can't find it, that's on you. Okay, honey?
We're running out on Earth, aren't we?
Helium, yes, we are.
But what about all the birthday balloons?
We gotta start mining the moon.
Like they're saying that's why Party City is going out of business, is because they make a lot of their money from balloons, and there's been such helium shortages that they just can't get it, and it's literally like putting them out of business is balloons.
I didn't know that. I will gain a power card. I'm gonna pay 3 of my chemistry. I'm gonna pay. Yeah, okay. I'm getting a chemistry card. Okay. Gain 1 stable life anywhere. Ooh, move 1 proto life and stabilize that life. Do I want genetic drift or do I want abiogenesis?
Oh,
I want genetic
abiogenesis
drift.
unmatched.
Genesis.
Okay. Well.
I liked original Genesis. I thought.
I don't know.
Yeah. I can use that right now.
You ever seen the gorilla advert? That was really famous in the
I'm
Britain.
in my craft phase.
Hmm?
And
The gorilla advert, Cadbury's gorilla advert in Britain. Ever see that?
yes, I have. We're just playing the drums. I
I
have.
feel like I've seen that. Yeah, he does that drum fill,
It's
right?
the gorilla playing the drums.
Huh.
I'm gonna take a size 2 nebula.
What are they advertising with that ad?
Cadbury's
Chocolate.
Who cares?
It's just chocolate.
I never looked further than
the monkey.
the drumming aid.
Well, it's because in Britain, all you need to do is use that color purple, that specific Cadbury's chocolate purple, and you know it's Cadbury's. Like if I see that purple, I think Cadbury's chocolate. So
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, I have shifted balls around, and I'm gonna get 2 helium and convert 1 star into a supernova.
Someday you will find me.
First, I'm gonna place my helium.
Champagne supernova in the sky.
What an album! Morning Glory, one of the best albums of all time.
Reality saying we will talking about helium. We will slowly run out, maybe then it will get more expensive, and the rate of that happening will make it so we will not run out, just that it will be used only in rarer and rarer cases. Once we get fusion, we're fine. It's only 2 hydrogens. It's reality.
We got a lot of that.
Reality is actually a real science nerd, like an actual, like, certified.
Yeah.
I'll be going to nebular now.
Look at you flipping that nebula over.
I mean, it's my baby one, but still 3
points. But you got it done.
3 points.
You got it done.
Dum baby.
And to your point,
and now,
Paula,
2 more life here, and you can get You can get advanced life on that nebula.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that.
How pretty it is.
So one thing I have is amino acids. I can discard a purple card, which I will do to place a stable life straight up.
Oh,
Bam.
cool!
Straight to the green. Wormhole can move stuff around, but I'm not going to do that. And do I need... Okay, so now that I've completed Nebula, I'm going to move... one... See, I don't think I will. Keeping it... Never cancel that. I'm going to end my movement. Ending the crafting phase. And I could stabilize another life or get a Nebula. I should probably get another Nebula. I'm going level 2 on the Nebula.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, Critter Nation.
So 3 hydrogen, 2 oxygen. I already have 2 hydrogen adjacent if I put it here. So I'm going there. And that be my turn.
Tantarlus, the answer to that question is no. You cannot exchange stars for other stars unless you have like a special power that lets you like change one star for the other star.
I mean, that does seem kind of like the general gist though with this game is just like, well, those power cards change up a lot of stuff. Like,
yeah,
you can move supernovas, in fact, and things. So that's I always like game breaking, like rule breaking powers. Always
here's the rules, and now you get to break them all.
Yeah, I like powers where everyone says that's totally unfair, but they say it to every card. It's that's great.
Heck yeah, baby.
You go, that's just fun. It's just fun doing that.
Discharge the time chamber.
Oh boy, buddies.
Oh boy, buddy.
So you get 3 points in any star you want. It's so cool.
Scoring a nebula. Boop. Scoring a nebula. I have to get rid of something. Let's get rid of this. Oh.
Can I say something?
Yeah, of course you can.
Always.
And I've said this before, I think. You know, like, because Chris Nation brings it up.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the name geek when it comes to describing board gamers.
You do dislike the term geek.
I hate it. I don't like being called a geek. I don't like it.
Yeah. Fair.
Sure.
I don't like it.
Fair, I think.
And the next person who does it
It's gonna get it.
No, I legitimately don't like it. I'm just like, oh, we're all geeks here. I'm like, you might be a geek.
Like,
Yeah.
I just like games. You can be. It is interesting, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like geek and I don't like nerd. I just think I just like, oh, we don't need to. Do we need to reclaim these? I just feel like they're just insults, right? I mean, I don't get upset about it, but I don't like it.
It's not your preferred
That's
thing.
fair.
So neither. You said neither for nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Because I like nerd better than geek.
Yeah, I like nerd better than
like
geek.
Nerd seems less charged somehow.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, that's fair. They don't have to be your favorite thing.
Alrighty, let's see what's coming out. Okay, so next round, most time chamber slots filled will be scored. And the new one that's come out is the most proto-life.
Proto-life.
So specifically your purple life, I believe.
Okay.
So not green life. Well, I've been getting all advanced life, baby.
Nope.
Yeah, but that serves your other purposes, so.
I've been getting advanced life too.
I need helium. All right, I'm just going to have to move here because I need the helium.
Number 2.
I want some proto-life, so then I think I'm going to go there and there. Those are my 3 movement points. So I'm confirming. I'm getting all my stuff. Oh man, so many energy cards because we've got so much stuff in the light. Okay.
So much stuff and
I wanna
things.
be in the light. You are in the light.
I
wanna shine like the stars in the heavens. Whoa, whoa.
Love, shine a light in every corner of my heart. Let the love light carry. Let the love light carry.
Okay, I'm gonna place a helium here.
Come on, other players. I'm waiting for you to end your turns.
This is so tough.
I gotta shift
here.
The energy.
I can convert to a supernova in the sky. I'm gonna convert. Oh, what supernova? Why do I want to make a supernova? I think this one. That's a supernova now. I will score a nebula because I can. I'm scoring my baby nebula.
Baby Nebula. My name is Baby Nebula. We are Baby Nebula. We are Baby Nebula.
Oh, we are Baby Nebula. All we need to get started is a 1-word suggestion.
Yeah.
Right. I'll discard this helium star.
Oh, man.
I'm getting some proto-life. Doop. And I'm going to put that there. I'm working on getting advanced life over here, but if I get, it's going to make all my purples go away.
That's tricky.
That's what I'm trying to get stable life.
I'm
not trying to lose my proto life.
Stable life here.
Paula, I have
like proto life.
I have popular Christian entertaining angels in my head now by the Newsboys. What a song that is. It's a 10 out of 10 banger. Entertaining angels by the light of my TV screen. You wait for me. That's a great song.
I'm so torn. I'm going to create advanced life, y'all. I'm doing it. Bye,
Do
purples.
it.
I got 7 points for it, so
to
worth
get
it, I
purple.
think. I'll use my 4th dimension, and I'm going to get a time crystal. I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to move this stable life now. Oh, does it have to go to there? Boo. Okay, it'll go down to there. That's fine. Just fine.
There. Boom.
Oh,
Hey, chat, how's it feel? We are kind of, it's interesting because we can kind of all play. I feel like this is actually giving the vibe of like at the table. You would, once you've gathered your resources, the next person can start going.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy where like
we can kind of all play together, and then we'll just like check in with each other at the end of the round and be like,
yeah,
all right.
So like moving marbles part, I think we're done with the round already with that bit, and then I have a nebula to play, and I drew some cards, but then I have to wait to do the the next stuff, and it's just it's cool.
Yeah.
So now I can do my thing. So I can craft my. I'm in the crafting phase now, folks.
Yeah, I've placed a nebula. I'm ready.
Why can't I reset? I wanted to.
I wanted to do that earlier as well and couldn't, and I wasn't sure what was happening. So that might just there might just be a weird thing.
Yeah, because I wanted to. I tried to do something, and I thought, oh, that's actually not actually the configuration I want, and it
discharge the time chamber, folks.
I have to confirm. So I haven't got exactly what I wanted, but it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boo.
It is a new game.
Shazara says, I appreciate that this is a great chill background vibe, and I don't know what's going on because I wasn't paying attention to the teach. Vibe be caring.
Oh.
Same.
Yeah, boom.
All vibes.
Got wrecked. Okay.
Tintarless, I am very sad to have to admit to you that I don't remember the reference that you're making, even though I love Star Trek The Next Generation.
What's Saint Ting?
Excuse me?
Saint Ping?
Saint Ting said, when will you use the talks Uthat Saint Ting?
Oh, Saint Ting. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's probably dumb.
I'm creating some advanced life on the nebula right now. Folks, don't even worry about it.
Uh-oh. How many points you get? I told everyone how many points I got.
7, baby.
I did too.
Was that an end game thing though, right? The score? So
yeah, technically you reveal it at the end.
You didn't hear any of that.
That's okay. Nobody knows. How are we doing on our time crystals? Are we all gonna?
I think we seem to all be doing time crystal stuff. So I don't know that.
Well, I just discharged for the first time because y'all are like way ahead of me on that. I'm like,
well, it was one of the scoring things, right? So we're all kind of going for it.
I don't
know alarm anyone, but I can't confirm my turn or reset the board.
I think it's maybe because I'm still going, perhaps.
Maybe that's. But I've got it says confirm, but maybe I need to wait for the turn.
Yeah, maybe just wait a moment.
I think you might be right.
Because you're after me.
Yeah, because there is a little bit of there is some timing stuff. So maybe we've just moved on to quick. Y'all, if this is looking interesting to you, make sure that you check out
it's a good game.
The sponsor link. Click that link, and this will take you to where you can check out the game for yourself on the Office Dog website. And also there's a little pre-order dealio set up there.
Dealio?
And if it matters to you, if you're the kind of person who cares about this sort of thing, you might not be. The designers of this game, David Gordon and Tam, are really lovely people.
Having a moment right now. They got a lot going on.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's very cool. Ran into David at Gamma and
just
congratulated him on all the things they have going on. It's very, very cool. And they're creating really interesting.
Did you play Monkey Palace?
Yeah.
Not yet. I really want to though.
It's actually legit.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I wanted to ask David, how did that come to be? Were you just goofing around with Legos, and then we're like, oh, we have to approach Lego about this, and then it, got approved or whatever. I'd be curious to see the.
Well, there was a design competition, and they won the competition.
Oh, yeah, I think that's great.
Floristry is also very good. I mean,
I like forestry a lot. I played that
very fun
with Paula.
what do I want to move?
Gen Con.
So scared.
Move some stuff around, Nick. So Nick's got some advanced life. Legends DM won a copy of this game on a stream yesterday. Was that on Panda Angel stream?
Oh, dang. Nice.
I was going to say, David Gordon also did Finspan. I mean,
yeah, David Gordon did Finspan.
Right. Yes.
It's a lot.
Crazy.
Two of them are on fire right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Doing okay. Wowzers. Okay.
Yeah, we literally filmed a playthrough of Finspan 2 days ago, and I just hadn't looked, and I was just like, oh my god, these folks are
doing
everywhere.
the dang thing.
Yeah. Yup.
Has everyone finished taking their turns?
I have. So it should be your turn, Matthew.
Yeah, I still can't confirm or
maybe refresh the page.
I've tried that a couple times.
Does it?
Try it again.
Do you need to click on a marble to move? Is it wanting you to use your last?
I think it's
movement.
Maybe you haven't moved your own marble.
Well, it did it to me on one.
It's reset my movement. That's what's happened.
Yeah, I think sometimes actually when we start to do the movement while other people are still taking their turns, I actually think it does kind of go a bit wonky because it happened to me as well.
Wonky.
Got it.
What kind of stars do I want?
Ooh, Legends played Wormspan. I like Wormspan a lot.
I like Wormspan, as well.
I do need a helium. I actually need...
Oh, yeah, and Stonemeyer is redoing Takedo, which is interesting.
Yeah, they are.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Okay.
There we
I'm
go.
confirming my action.
Nice.
I get to draw some energy cards.
Oh,
For time dilation, I need a light energy card, so I'll draw one of those. And for shooting star, I need a gravity one, so I'll draw one of those. I'm going to place 3 hydrogens. I should probably place them in a way that links them all together with all my other stars, right? Because that's something that it needs, but I do need one there.
Yeah. BB2442, hello, wants to know if the Greek letters on the map mean anything. They do. So there are different sectors. So you've got the Delta sector up at the top, down on the bottom left is the Upsilon?
It looks like a chalice, the chalice sector.
Looks like I got one like this.
Phi, if I'm remembering them correctly. I might be saying them all wrong. I learned them in college. Down at the bottom, and that is because sometimes some of the universal goals might be like have the most combined size nebula in a specific sector of the board. Psi,
Oh, cool.
Psi, not Phi.
How dare you?
So we'll see. Maybe one of those will come out as a universal goal.
I think I want to use time dilation.
Time dilation.
Yeah, if you can get another thing in your time chamber before this scores, like at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
I was trying to, yeah. I didn't get there.
Well, technically I could, but I'd have to destroy a supernova to do it.
Easy.
Yeah, which might be tricky.
Too brutal.
All I know is
Pretty brutal.
Yeah, and is that worth 6 points? I don't know. It's tough. I will say, because Mike has the most points right now.
Don't worry about that.
I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of it, but
I hyped it.
It's actually kind of rude that he's pulled ahead while the rest of us are keeping our scores all pretty similar.
It's because you did such a good job of teaching, Paula. And
Get wrecked, Paula.
we only have ourselves
Don't
to
butter
blame
me
for
up
that.
like that. Don't butter me up like that.
Don't even like toast, man.
Carbon. I need another hydrogen or another carbon. I put it the carbon there. Oh, I can move. So this has got carbon, helium. Can I move that? Oh, I can't get it to where I need it to go. I will move it there.
All I know is I got so much advanced life. That's crazy.
So dope.
I've scored 2 nebulas this
I was
time.
like, you're not about to flip over that 10-point nebula, are you?
Oh, so yeah, everyone's worried about my score now. Who's worried about
no,
what?
I take it back. Matthew is the one to gang up on.
All I know is that I'm
That's
winning.
right.
That's all that matters.
And this is a hydrogen, a helium, oxygen, so I'll put it there.
All right, time to
Wow,
score the most time chamber slots filled. Matthew got 6 points. Because you did manage to get that second one in there.
Oh,
and the rest of us got 3 points.
Damn.
Wow, Matthew has flipping pulled ahead.
I mean, I know
I had a
I
big turn.
That was a big turn, man.
That was a big turn.
That was a
I
good one.
don't like it.
Oh, and then parlaying that into the 6 points for the time crystals. That's such a bummer, Dad. Such a bum sash.
Yeah, because I scored for the card, but I also score for the chamber itself.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
it's an extra 6 points, right? So it's 12.
Oh,
Brutal.
So I had to destroy a supernova to do it, which is a big thing to get rid of because it's a wild.
it's rough,
but
yeah.
I think it was worth. I think it
I
was
think
worth
so,
I
it.
think
yeah.
it was worth it, honestly. I think that was really worth it to do.
I mean, I was gonna do it, but then I was like, I guess not. So
I scored 2. Yeah, well,
two nebulas, 2 in a turn is pretty nuts.
It's the Deuce and the Dutch, you know what I mean? And I'm a
you know.
Right. And you're a what?
I'm Norwegian.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I see. Okay. Question. Welsh.
Thank you for that follow.
Right now?
Does putting the advanced life have to be on a complete nebula, or can it be on one that's being built?
It has to be complete, I believe.
I think it has to be a complete nebula.
Makes
so you can
sense,
have them there and just not trigger that action until the nebula is complete. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have to put on a complete one.
Yeah.
Just telling you, I'm like, whose team are you on, Nick? Not yours, baby.
I think his own. I think his own team. This is 1v1v1v1. Like, we are not.
The universe is a co-op. I don't care what y'all say. Boom. Boom. Put it here. Okay, what
I like how Nick has created a really nice, like, symmetrical kind of situation in his universe. Yes. The rest of us are universe. Actually, Matthews has a nice little triangle going on too, even though it's not centered.
Mine's centered though, so I'm all sorts of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I am trying to figure out my life. All right. Okay, so I'm placing some helium stars. Sorry, hydrogen stars. Big hydrogen guy.
I want that.
I'm gonna place some proto life. I think I am gonna kind of be ready for.
Oh, Shazara has Good Time Society done a how to game video for this?
I think
that's
they
awesome.
Did,
that could be helpful.
Yeah.
You stretching out there, bud?
Stretching it out. I'm gaining a power card. I'm going to gain a chemistry power card.
Oh, man.
Just stretching my lower back a little bit.
Do what you got to do. Got to take care of yourself.
Proud of you, dude. Hell yeah. Let's go, dude.
Get it in.
Thank you all for sponsoring.
Get it in.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
That dog is like, hell yeah. This is what I sponsored for.
Legendsium is actually not that bad in terms of the space on the table. So the center console is like the size of the box.
Yeah. Like the boards and stuff are pretty big, but there's not a lot of excess stuff around, right?
And then like the board, so it's not small, but it actually isn't, especially compared to a lot of games that have been coming out lately. It's actually not it's not that bad in terms of table space.
Games be getting bigger.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing evolution, y'all.
Evolution.
This Euro game, this Midway Euro does not need to take an entire table.
I'm using evolution so I can gain an advanced life on a nebula with exactly one advanced life already on it, but I have to pay 3 of the stable life to do it.
Good. Honestly, good, because otherwise, OP.
That's pretty good.
I'm
still pretty happy with it.
On Panda Angel stream yesterday, Office Dog was talking about one of the really interesting parts of the development process of this game was balancing these special power cards and how many changes the cards went
I bet, yeah.
Yeah. Because a card like
that kind of want them all to be broken.
Powerful.
Yeah.
That one has a good cost to it. I'm like, that's pretty.
It's a bit of a brutal cost, but that's especially because you did it early. You got one of the high scoring ones. You potentially have like 14 points on that planet right now.
Yeah,
aim higher.
I just want to win.
Yeah,
then aim higher.
What you don't want is someone to be able to get 2 of those cards and it just wins them the game, right? Yeah. 2 of those cards that chain together in a way that wins the game. So you got to make the costs appropriate.
That's my plan.
Yup.
Feeling good about it. Feeling good.
I'm thinking about doing like a 2-week fast when I get home. Is that crazy?
Like not eating at all?
Oh, can I?
I think it's going to make you cranky. And as a person who has to work with you all the time, I think you don't.
Would love if you didn't. That's a long time. It's a long time for no food. Wouldn't recommend. But
Paula, out of me and you, who's the one that deals with not eating better?
You. I mean, it's you. But
in fact, one of us is just straight up bad at dealing with not eating.
Look, when my blood sugar gets low, I get hangry. Y'all, there are only 6 time crystals left. Oh my
I don't like that.
It's about to be less than that.
Why? I'm not doing much time stuff, and I'm a little bit worried about it.
I'm just not doing much of anything.
Oh boy.
That's my cross to carry, you know.
Hey man, that's your journey right now.
My journey right now.
That's okay. That's beautiful.
Thank you for resubscribing, Frost Night GT at tier 2, y'all. I'm so pumped.
Getting those points.
I'm in that nervous kind of like space where I feel like I could win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got
right. You're like, I might be able to do this.
I could win this, you know?
Yeah. Shazarah, we have not put up a poll for who will win the game. We probably should have thought about it earlier.
Let's do it now.
Right? I wonder who's going to win.
Oh.
It is fun though, isn't it? Because you get to, it's like you have to be specific with what you need, and you need to do specific things, but you get an abundance of things. Just like, here's an abundance of resources to do as many fun things as possible. It's exactly what we were talking about before the stream started, right? We were saying there's some games that you spend the whole game getting the resources to take one option that's cool, and there's some games that you get to take a lot of cool options because you can get the resources to do it. It's how you take the options, which is what I find more fun.
Sure.
This White Castle is the same. It's like you can get an abundance of stuff to do some really cool things.
Is nice.
Especially if you're me and you're the greatest White Castle player of all time.
Cosmos train is going.
Reality did set up a prediction in chat over on Twitch right now. So if you're in our Twitch chat and would like to
myself.
put some points on anybody, you can.
Over on Twitch right now. Twitch right now. On Twitch right now.
Twitchy stars.
Oh no, I'm worried that I might have SARS.
Oh my gosh.
You might have SARS, you know. Get a little cough right now.
Get a little cough.
Who's doing stuff?
It's you. It's only you.
It's only you.
Why is it?
I can't do anything. Waiting for other players to end their turn, and you're the only one with a little timer ticking.
Why? It did the thing again where I had to.
If you need to, it might help to refresh the page if you need to.
I've got to reset. I have to move this, I suppose, is the issue.
Decotic, thank you for that message. Don't worry, Matthew will be safe. Yeah, if he does some fasting. Appreciate your concern.
Oh, I'm not going to do it safe. I'm going to go wild with it.
Go hardcore. Hardcore parkour.
Yeah, I just want hardcore. I'm going to reset. Oh man, I keep on trying to do things and it's not happening the way I envisioned.
Just not letting me.
Okay, let's do this. Confirm. How many time crystals I get? 4? Oh dear.
Quit all y'all with your time.
Stop that. Stop that. I don't want the game to be over yet. Stop it.
Okay, I need a time. What do I need? A light energy card. There's only gravity. I'm going to draw from the deck. There's only gravity and thing. Draw from the deck.
Draw up from the deck, girl.
Oh my gosh. Matthew's going to send me points. Okay. What was my plan? I had a plan, and I think it was to move to the chemistry slider because I want the carbon star. That'll be my helium.
Gonna get some coal right now.
And then do I want 1, 2, 3? I think that's good.
Oxygen, hydrogen.
I think I like where everything's at, so I'm going to confirm that. Bye, Dichotic.
Later. Bye.
Okay, I'll do that.
Here.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
So stressed
Draw an
out,
energy card.
man.
I'm just gonna take from the deck.
Real
see
stressed
what I
out,
get.
man.
I draw a nebula from the chemistry, and I want, you know what? Let's do
Hydrogen.
I like these level 2 ones because they feel like they're not as many points, but maybe I can actually achieve them, you know?
Maybe.
That's the real thing.
Let's put it. Oh, I can't until Matthew's
Oxygen.
done.
Murph.
Okay. You are using graviton to move a star, or
Graviton. Graviton.
okay,
Graviton.
okay.
Graviton.
Oh my god, what is happening?
I don't know. Graviton.
I do like that you don't
I
take
love it.
you don't take minus points for unscored nebulas.
Thank
That's
goodness,
true,
right?
yeah, and that is nice. Yeah, so you can like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try for it. I might not
Your boy
score,
not
but I'm gonna
finishing
try
his.
for it. All right, I'm going to place this nebula there. Okie dokie.
There.
I'm gonna put my carbon here because that's gonna score me this nebula. Which I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do first. We're scoring this.
Do it.
Boop, 9 points. Okay, I have to figure out what am I gonna get rid of.
You gotta boop it.
That's tricky. I'm gonna get rid of this helium. And I'm gonna place some proto-life. Can I do this here? Place proto-life here. Place some proto-life here. And then I'm gonna discard my time chamber.
Some pro to life.
Okay. Can I score anything? I've got oxygen, hydrogen. I need a helium. So if I take a helium and I put it here, I might be able to score this nebula. Yeah, baby! Scoring
You're
that
doing some good
nebula.
points.
I'm getting
Yeah,
rid of that
Paula.
oxygen. Oh, yes. 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 Movement. I'm going
powering
to
up,
move this carbon to
I'm angry actually.
Here.
I think is what I'm,
That's very.
I think I think I'm feeling anger. That's what I'm
Positivity.
feeling.
can I turn in? I'm gonna gain a power card. I'm gonna pay 3 energy cards. I'm gonna get a light power. I can just get a hydrogen. Whoa. Gain a standard star in the phi sector of your galaxy. Oh boy.
I wasn't sure what I was feeling, but it's anger. It is anger. Yeah. I think
There's a lot going on.
I'm pretty wildly
this.
angry right now. Is what Paula's doing.
A lot of emotions going on over here, you know?
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
There's too many things happening.
And then I can move a proto-life and stabilize
have
it.
to.
When are we scoring our proto-life thing? The most proto-life? Oh, we got some
Next
time.
round. Not this upcoming round, but
Fourth
you have
I'm not
another
doing that because all my
dimension.
life is stable, so whatever.
Oh, look,
I'm
you're
going to
so
use
stable.
my 4th dimension
You have
power.
a job.
All life is stable.
Good for you.
I'm hoping that we won't be doing that at all.
It'll end before that? I don't know if it'll end before that, but...
End craft phase. I think I'm just going to hold on to that. Now I can stabilize a proto-life, or I can... I'm going to...
Paula, stop.
I'm going to stabilize. Okay. I'm done. Big turn, y'all. Big turn, baby. Who's in the lead
Big
now?
turn, baby. Big turns. Big turn,
That's what they call Paula. They call her a big turn baby.
Big term, Paula.
As long as they don't call me a big turd, that will make me
never
happy.
that.
Never that. That's
Never
what
that.
I mean.
Has anyone ever said that to you?
Called me a big turd? Like my sister, probably.
Oh,
I was gonna say, like, unlike you, right?
Like my
I
sister
hate your
has.
sister.
No, don't hate her. That's not nice.
All I care about is beating your sister in Wordle every day. That's a big part of my self-worth comes from that. That's really
we
what
did
matters to me.
yesterday, that's for sure.
Me and Paula still do the Wordle every day, and we have
Yeah.
done for about since the Wordle
For like 5
started,
years?
so like
Every day.
4 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess it has been probably more like 4 years. Yeah.
That's freaking dope.
Yeah.
Oof, that's not useful.
I now have a pretty triangle in my thing too.
Must be nice.
I've just realized though, because of what I discarded, I messed up my my star chain. Who got all the points for the star chain? It looks like Mike got it, and then Matthew and Nick tied because I messed mine up by discarding my oxygen like a dummy.
Like a dope.
Like a big dummy.
Like a big baby.
Mana Leak. We do the Minute Cryptic too. Mana Leak does the Minute Cryptic, Matthew. Y'all.
What is that?
It's a daily cryptic crossword.
You can rely on the Mana Leak.
It's good. It's
we
crazy.
We do it every day. We're so good at it.
I'm preventing Alzheimer's by doing it every day.
That's what we say. That's what's good about board games, right? Yep. It gets your brain going.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta like, your brain needs to be able to make pathways through different parts of your brain, you know? So it's the neurons can fire. I don't know.
I think it's something to do with like with the thing in your brain and like the grey matter, and then there's something to do with like cholesterol's involved somehow, and then there's something. It's like, you know.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that. So at the end of this round, we will score for most proto-life. If we make it further, we only have 4 time chamber crystals left, so anything can happen. The next would be total size of nebulae in the Delta Quadrant. And right now...
You know what else is in the Delta Quadrant, Paula?
The
Herogen.
Definitely, I think Matthew definitely has that. No, wait, because those aren't completed. We might be tied for that. I haven't seen that part of Deep Space Voyager yet. And then I don't think we're going to make it, but if we get to this last one, most stars around advanced life, but I don't think we're going to get there.
All right, it's Matty's turn to take the reins.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
This sun gun. I think I want to do this. Confoium.
You got lots of good stabilized life. You got to get that stabilized life moved around.
Yeah, well, I haven't completed any nebulas. I'm doing silly stuff with my stars.
It's tough to get them. It can be tough to get them in the right spot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I keep getting them like, oh, I'll put this one over here so I can finish the nebula, and then next turn I move it, and then I'm just like, I need to stop moving all my stuff around because I keep trying to finish stuff and it's just not working.
Yeah.
Like Nicholas, you silly boy.
Are we getting rated?
Silly boys.
Oh my goodness.
Bonds Raiders.
Hi, Bonds. This is so exciting. If you're watching on YouTube right now, a fellow Twitch person has sent their audience over to us. Normally I rate into Bonds, not the other way around.
Ban every one of them for spamming.
Boom.
Hi, y'all. What were you up to, Bonds? So nice to see everyone. We are here playing Crafting the Cosmos on Board Game Arena from Office Dog. Thank you for that follow, Ripley Anna.
You know it.
So take a look. We hope you enjoy the game. Okay, what? I have to figure out what I'm going to do on my turn.
The time chamber.
Stop
it. Gosh, there's only 3 time crystals left. I'm getting nervous about the end of this game. I need to score something or stabilize some life or something.
I know. I got to figure this out.
I need a helium. I need a carbon. This stupid carbon that's way out here. Like, that is dumb.
Dumb. Did that. Okay.
And I have to move. I could move just back to where I am. Get another carbon. That's only going to be 1, but I need another.
Oh, gosh. I'm having another, what I can only call insanely good turn. I've just scored 2 nebulas.
How?
Oh my gosh, Matthew.
I think I'm going to lose.
Matthew has made it all the way to the top of the scoreboard again. Stop being so good at it, Matthew.
Quit it.
I'm having a great game.
Good on
you know what it is? It's leveraging. It is leveraging that your special abilities.
Big time.
It's pretty great. Yeah. Got to advanced life, which is some extra points. Well, that was a lot of points for advanced life. That's crazy. Movement. Okay, so now I can move stuff to score something else, maybe? What needs to score? So this is, I can move you here.
I need purple cards because I need to be able to use my relativity so I can score this nebula. Oh no, there's no purple cards out! Are you kidding me? I'm going to have to blindly draw.
Proud of you.
Oh, draw from the deck. Be a purple.
It's
Okay, I need one more purple. Yes! I got 2 purples!
Wow. Good for you.
I got 2 purples. I'm very happy about it.
I got 2 purples.
I'm very happy. Oh boy.
I'm placing a nebula. I'll place it there. Oh, I'm actually not too far away from scoring that nebula. What's the score right now?
Don't worry about it.
Matthew, you have so many more points currently than the rest of us.
Look, I have 19 points, okay? So just like calm down.
I've played this. The thing is, I've played this a few times.
Sure.
I mean, I've played this like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, learning how to like work.
I mean,
the
there is an advantage to that.
Yeah,
There's no
for sure.
denying it.
Yes.
I'm not even worried about it.
But
So it's not really a fair assessment, right?
but you're putting
But it doesn't take away from my win.
No,
Oh, never that. No,
Okay,
you're
I'm
not
doing
wrong.
relativity.
They're planted.
Hydrogen.
Absolutely planted.
Carbon. I'm getting a carbon, so I'm going to take
Paula.
a helium. What? Oh my gosh, I looked over and just saw Matthew so close to the camera.
You're like a chipmunk trying to get some nuts. You're like, hey, you got any nuts? You got any nuts going?
Oh my gosh.
You got any acorns back there? I love the acorns. Oh, hell yeah.
Oof. Oh gosh. Okay, then I'm gonna place Proto Life. Ay. I want to stabilize life, but I don't have any.
Stabilize life. All I know is that I'm winning, and that's all that matters. All I know is that I'm winning.
Jeez, I can create advanced life, but then I won't have any of the Proto Life to score. Look, I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah, kind of the same boat where I'm like, I guess I should just try and keep my Proto Life. Here's the thing, I'm not completing nebulas, so I'm not getting rid of them ever.
And then I'm going to score this nebula. I'll get rid of this carbon that I just got. I'll use my movement point to move this hydrogen where it's going to be more useful for me. And then what's genetic drift? Move 1 proto life, then stabilize that life. That's not useful at the moment. That is not as useful as I wanted it to be. I'm going to use 4th dimension. Discharge my time chamber.
Everyone stop it with the time stuff.
Yes.
Quit it.
I got hydrogen, helium here. Use a helium. Put it here. Y'all. Score this nebula.
Am I going to be angry?
Maybe.
Hey, thanks for the invite today, Paula.
I've scored 1 level 1 nebula, so I want chat to acknowledge that, please. Can chat acknowledge that I've scored 1 level 1 nebula? Please? Can I please get some acknowledgement in the chat?
With that said, this is a very fun game.
Done.
I cannot wait to play it more.
I will leave the stream if no one in chat acknowledges my level 1 nebula.
Everyone.
We need people in chat, please, to pop in.
Please, someone acknowledge my level 1 nebula.
Look at this.
Really good.
I've been asking. Ain't no one done it yet.
Dude, you're nebula in right now.
That is probably the best
Thank you,
level
Reality.
I've ever seen, personally. It was powered by supernova and everything. You're so close to scoring so many things.
I am. Like, I'm close, but I just keep moving stuff in silly ways and not scoring. Oh, it opens one over here. And it's just like,
yeah. You're like 1 red star away from scoring a 10-point nebula as well. So that's
exactly. So I'm like, I'll be able to score a little bit here, but it's like I got to.
And you're 1 oxygen scoring away from 7 points. So if you could if you could discharge your time thingamajig and get one of those stars, you could score 17 points worth of nebula.
Just heads. There's 2 time crystals left, right so 2 discharges will trigger the end of the game. Just so everyone knows.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
I've scored a nebula. I'm creating advanced life. I'm gonna use some evolution.
Mike has a lot of advanced life.
We playing Civolution right now, you said?
Hell, hey,
great game, y'all.
You playing Civilization 7?
I have not yet. There's gonna be a really big patch coming out in like March. So I'm waiting for that patch to be done.
I think that's what a lot of people are doing.
Yeah, but I've already bought it, so I'm waiting for the patch to be done. I'm like, I've
watched a streamer that I watch quite a lot, Serge Jaeger, who's part of Loading Ready Run. That I don't never talk about Loading Ready Run at all.
Never heard you talk about them. No.
But Serge was playing. He's played a bunch of it, and it does look good. And I understand how it works a bit better now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I really love the new look.
Oh, that's Vanna Leaks put a Brew Crew Serge Jaeger emote in chat. I knew Vanna Leak would know.
Nick got 6 points for having the most proto life. Matthew got
nice,
3 points.
Nick.
Easy game for babies.
I was able to score Nebula, do advanced life, and then do my evolution and get another advanced life on that Nebula. And
Paula,
I'm still
you have 2 on. Oh my gosh, I don't like Mike's advanced life thing. Sorry, what Matthew? Surprise bees, thank you for the follow.
Praise be.
So I got 3 points. I got 3 points right for that thing.
How many points do you need?
And we were on the same points before that happened. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah. And now you have 3 more points than me.
I'm ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'm ahead of you.
That's math.
Am I reading that correct?
You are reading that correctly.
Just wanted to make that really.
Thank
I just wanted to be clear on that.
Thank you so much for making sure we all understood how that worked. David Phillips says, "I don't like Mike." Quote Paula Deming, top tier friend.
Boom. S tier level friend.
I mean,
draw some energy cards.
I'm just a bajillion points behind, so I don't think we need to worry about me very much. I'm just out here.
Are you doing better than me?
In the Delta.
Not that much better, but better.
I'm just gonna put an oxygen here, because oxygen, super nice. And then I'll discharge the time chamber. That's something that I can do.
Dude, this is gonna end. So I think I'm gonna end up with like 28 points.
Oh my gosh, Matthew just got 20 points.
That's crazy.
No, how?
It's because he's like completely almost filled up his time crystal chamber.
Here's Matthew gets 2 more points. He will have already laughed me. So yeah.
I will score this nebula, which is going to get me 3 points.
And there's the laughing. You love to see it.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't care. I blame Office Dog. Make sure to check him out.
Oh boy, how am I going to?
It feels good though, I'll tell you.
No, you're crushing.
Create some advanced life.
For it.
Oh, that's some more points for advanced life.
Make sure to buy the games, yeah. Off stock be making more.
What am I gonna do?
Bangers after bangers after bangers.
It's true. Is there a way I can score another nebula right now? I think there is. There is. Oh my god, I'm scoring another nebula.
Are you serious? How? Man?
Don't do that. You're messing up my plans.
I don't know.
All right, I got to play this some more to
get
good, son.
Right?
I don't know how I'm doing this.
I don't know how I'm doing it.
Who's allowing this?
I'm in the flow state.
Who's allowing this to happen?
I'm in a fully flow state right now.
I'm seeing the universe.
Yeah, there you go. I can draw a nebula because I don't think that's going to do much for me. But
I need green cards because I need to be able to discharge this time chamber to get an extra star. It's all happening.
Seeing the Matrix.
Okay, I have 3 hydrogen stars to place. I'm going to try and place them up here. 1. I want to score this nebula in the Delta quadrant because I want to be able to qualify for the total size of nebula scored in the Delta quadrant. But this is gonna take some tricksiness.
Trixie Hobbits, girl.
I got to do 2 of my 4th dimensions to discharge the time chamber. This will trigger the end of the game.
I would say
this will be the last round.
This is a absolute classic. What the hell are they talking about at that table?
Yeah, right. Like, I'm discharging my time chamber, and then I'm getting this nebula.
Twice. I'm trying to score the Delta District.
I literally was just.
I've discharged the time crystals again.
Yeah. Our buddy Jimmy was just mentioning like doing a short about that because like even if you know board games and you're at like a convention or something, you're wandering past tables of people playing, every board game sounds insane.
Yeah.
You're just like,
it does.
What are you doing? Like, and it just sounds made up, you know?
So wild.
Yeah.
But it's even saying like I'm just like even Sushi Go. It's like I'm one wasabi away from
right.
Yeah.
Can a guy get some tempura? You know.
You hungry? What's going on? Like what?
I'm trying to stack my sashimi.
Oh, man.
So what does the game end? Is it like equal turns or like?
I think it will finish out the round.
Oh, I see.
So we all have equal turns. Yeah. I think I've done all I can here. I don't think I can do any more.
I'm
I have
at
no
25 points.
Maybe there.
So I feel like if I finish this nebula,
I'm one nebula away from this thing popping off.
I'm about to go nuclear, y'all.
I want Nick to win. I want Nick to straight up win. That would be incredible.
Just have a really incredible final turn.
I jokingly said I was going to get 28 points. I'm on 25 right now, so I might be shooting for that because then at least that will look impressive. So,
how can I do this? Okay, so I do this.
What's important is we're going to finish up the game in exactly the right amount of playtime.
Yeah, again, we're expert streamers.
We are expert professional streamers, yes. David Phillips says if this involves shaking nebulas to determine how many stars are in there, Mike would be wrecking us all, apparently. So that's
Nick would be absolutely. It is indeed an inside joke from what am I doing? I've lost my way. Hold on.
What's the tiebreaker in this game?
The tiebreaker is
I'm not sure it's going to come up. I'm interested to know what it is.
Stand by.
Okay, what do I actually need to do here? Okay, do I?
Hold on. Where is it at? It's in here. It's in here.
I have to end here. I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
Whoever has the most energy cards left in hand. If there's still a tie, the tied players share the victory.
Because I suppose the more energy cards you have in hand, most likely the fewer special abilities you've used during the game.
Yeah. I have 4 left in my hand, just saying.
How do I score 2 nebulas?
I have 6 left in my hand, so when we tie, y'all are gonna look real foolish.
You're gonna win.
And I have 2, which is exactly what we just said, right? Because I probably used the most special abilities this whole I've been using like 2 special abilities every time.
Yeah, right.
Right. So I should have more points if that makes sense. That makes sense for a tiebreaker.
I guess I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Gosh.
Man, Nick, you have a lot of movement points. Can you get some stuff?
I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm basically gonna try and like move stuff around and then complete a bunch of nebulas.
Yeah.
I think you can definitely do that.
I'm excited to watch it pop off. I hope it does.
Pop off, King.
You know, your boy be disappointed in many ways.
No.
Okay, so score this
You
nebula.
could never disappoint. You could never disappoint.
I'm going to move. Yes, here. Okay, I'm starting to see it. Okay, now I'm doing a double nebula score, and now I see how you can make it happen. I'm starting to see it.
Uh-oh.
But it's interesting, right, how the scores for the people who played before are close and the scores for the 2 people who hadn't played before were close.
That's true. Honestly, that's actually a really interesting observation.
Yeah.
right?
You know,
because I think it's a game you do have to kind of like grok it, right? And you're not going to do it on the first, especially streaming it for the first time when, you know. But I rate this game. I mean, this is a sponsored stream, but I rate this game. I think it's good.
I'm
really enjoying it.
I had a good last turn. I was happy with my last turn.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you got what, 2 nebulas?
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this because it's a bit unique as well. I haven't played a game that feels the same as this. I don't think before.
Yeah.
Right.
It's neat because it does have that little thing where you can kind of like pop off a little on your turn. It's not exactly a combo, but it sort of is, because you're like, well, when I do this, that lets me then move this, which then lets me score this, and then and that's always like a fun thing to have on a turn, right?
Oh, I'm stressed out, Paula. I do want to win, if I'm honest.
There it goes. Nick has scored a nebula.
There's one, baby. Get wrecked, y'all.
You did it. And it was a size 3, so...
Hey.
That's some points.
That's points.
That's not nothing.
Actually, hold on. Let me move you here. We're going to score this one.
Nice. Make use of that supernova.
Thank you for the supernova. Thank you. Okay, no. Boom. Oh, shoot. I should have done something else.
Oh, shoot.
Should have done something in a different order. 1, 2.
Oh.
I think it'll be fine, but it's another one. You. Boom.
Oh.
3 nebula in one turn.
3, well, because I spent so much time not completing them that I had a bunch of stars. So I was like, I just need to have a ton of movement, because I can just move stuff around, and then like I don't think I can do another one.
You could use your last movement though to move one of your life around the nebula you just scored.
Yeah, because that would be that's what we'll go. Boom. Beam. Create advanced life.
You still have another. I didn't realize you had so much left. That's awesome having that much movement.
That's why I'm just gonna try and move a ton and see. Although at this point, I don't know if there's anything useful, because I have 2. I would need 2 oxygen around this one in the Delta sector, and I won't be able to get that. So we'll move. Is there anything that's useful? Not really. This hydrogen now will go down over here for funsies. And there's the proto life right mirror. And then I'll draw a nebula. You better believe it, baby. Because what?
Boop. It is possible to draw a nebula and score it on the same.
That's all the given days, I guess, right? Yeah.
Y'all ended that round both with 45 points. Incredible. Oh my gosh, these scores are incredible. That we keep calculating and tying.
I'm so stressed.
Okay, Mike is getting a lot of in-game scoring.
Man, not enough.
We all cracked 50 points.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Nick and I surged there at the end. No, barely though. Wow, what a close game! Holy crap! 96 to 95. Wow. Dang, y'all, that's pretty great. That's nuts.
That was so stressful to watch the points calculate.
Yeah. I do like that the advanced life stuff is like a little end game, like right. I don't know quite how we're doing. Everything else is scored immediately, right?
End. Yeah, so, yeah. Really it's the only thing that's secret in the points at the end.
Yeah, that could stack up. Like
I love a little bit of hidden scoring.
It's a little bit.
Always good.
You know,
I like it when it's
it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was close.
Those scores are not
bad. I had a good last round there.
I don't think they're that far apart, really.
I mean, I had a almost 40-point last round, so like
that's
crazy.
Pretty incredible. I bet, playing again, you would know how to set yourself up for a turn like that, just like way sooner.
Yeah.
And
so I feel like on the last turn, I didn't prioritize the movement much, And I realized that, like, because you can do stuff in whatever order, it's like, I have these things in this place. I'm going to score this nebula, then move those things that I do not need them next to it anymore.
Yeah.
Score this other nebula. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to not forget that, like, you can be real swifty with it and stuff, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, y'all.
Good game, y'all.
That was
That's such a fun
Crafting
game.
the Cosmos. A big thanks to Office
Shouts
Dog
out.
again for
Office
sponsoring
Dog.
this stream, supporting what we're doing
dirty
here
dogs.
in the live play sector of board game content creation. We really appreciate you. If you are interested in checking out this game for yourself, you can find it on Board Game Arena, and you can also please click that link and it will take you to the page that Office Dog has for the game, where you can pre-order it if you're interested. So yeah,
You know it.
that's that thing. I
That's
guess
that
we
thing,
won't be
y'all.
rating Bonzinator, because Bonzinator rated us over on Twitch. But thank you everyone for joining us today on a Friday. It's not the day we normally stream, so thank you so much. And Nick and Mike, thank you. It's so fun to play games with
Thanks for
you.
having us. Always.
I
Love
know. This is a good Friday, getting to play a game together. It's that's what we'd hope to do on any other normal Friday. So this is really fun. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and Matthew, thank you for making it happen all the way from Georgia.
Yep.
Hot Atlanta, Georgia. Yep.
Y'all make sure you go and check out Yesland on YouTube. You will see this is what Matthew's traveling around for, making his travel YouTube videos. So go check that out. And you'll be able to see what he's up to. Thank you, Rowdy, for dropping that command in chat. I think we will probably say a lovely goodbye to our friends over on YouTube, and then we'll do a quick little wrap up on Twitch and send off our raid. So everyone stand by. We'll say a quick goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
I'll put up the ending screen and then I'll pop back on for Twitch real quick. All right.
Imagine watching on YouTube.
You're so silly.